So hello there everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about 10 more things that we want to appear in F1 2019. So yes, if you missed the previous couple of videos that I did, I'll leave a link to the playlist for this series in the eye at the top right hand corner, right around about now. But yes, let's get into this video. Number one, change car liveries in season as per current changes. Well, we all know that this has been a big bug for me, because every year somebody goes and changes their livery halfway through the season, and Codemasters decide they can't be bothered to update it. I mean, this year is a classic. The Mission Winnow logo on the Ferrari. Surely it would be a nice touch to say, hey everybody, hope you're enjoying the game. Here's a little update to the Ferrari we've been working on. It also allows modders to, I know it would overwrite the game mod files, which is fine because you're supposed to back up anyway for modders, but I'd rather have that ability to be able to mod that particular part out of Mission Winnow, or to be at least, at the very least, on the console, to be able to play around, to get to see that, to see some change, because having the same liveries for 10 seasons, it gets a bit boring. So yes, that's something Codemasters should be able to do with the updates, is bring in these new car liveries that change as per the in-season. Second one, I've already mentioned modding already, but allow more flexibility with modding. As you know, earlier this year, the language file wasn't available on PC. Also, if you want on Xbox or PS4, you're screwed. You can't mod a single thing. There needs to be more modding. There needs to be mod support for PS4, Xbox. The ability to download mods, because otherwise the game is just going to be dead. Well, it is dead already. But if you're an Xbox player, to get a substantial amount of views for career mode video is unlikely to happen. So yes, number 3 is scenario mode. Scenario mode. Now, first of all, we have that championships thingy, but that is not what I'm on about, because that takes time to complete. No, this is a scenario. This is like a short, maybe 2 lap, 5 lap, whatever, short little episode of the scenario. It's a bit like the events, but unlike the events, there's a series. They don't alter, so rather than being changing every week, I think it is, or every month, this would be a series of events, scenarios that have happened over the years in Formula 1. The last races of 82. I mean, everybody would want to race the last episodes of 82. Jenson Button's Drive 2011 as well is a more recent example of a scenario mode that they can use. I've said this when the classic cars were announced. They need to use scenario mode more to get the classic cars more use, and a scenario mode with potentially all the 2011 cars in the game would be perfect. Right, number 4, classic/other circuits. Now, I'm going to split this into 2. I'll start with classic circuits. We haven't had classic circuits since 2013. They're highly requested. We should have them back. Now, what classics would I like to see? Long Beach. Long Beach is a necessity. It should come back. And then obviously Imola. the Nürburgring as well are a couple there. Brands Hatch as well is another one that people have liked over the years, and obviously Turkey as well. Get Turkey back in F1 in the F1 games. I mean, everybody liked Turkey. I say other circuits because, of course, there are the opportunities, because it's a video game, to get other circuits. So maybe go and survey a couple of Formula E circuits, maybe do the Formula E layout of Monaco or Mexico City, or maybe go survey Hong Kong. It would be stuff like that that would add a little bit more to the game, where there isn't, and also do other layouts. I mean, if you go on Project Cars 2, the amount of layouts for the Circuit of Americas, I think, is about 10 or 11, as opposed to the F1 games, where there's 2. So to have these other layouts of these iconic circuits would be absolutely fantastic. Number 5, more classic cars, which I presume they are going to do. They've added for the previous 2 games, but I would love to see a classic season. That is something that I've pushed forward as an idea, which I'd love to see, to be able to relive Jenson Button's Brawn days, maybe even 82, because that was just insane. But yes, what classic cars would you like to see? I mean, obviously they might try and bring in a 2013 Red Bull, potentially. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple more 2000s Ferraris should be introduced to the game. I don't know, let me know in the comments below if there's any classic cars. Well, the 1982 Williams car needs to be in the game because that won the World Championship. Then some more cars from that middle 80s period as well to fill the gap, because then you'll have the gap from the 70s through to present day. Number 6, more paddock locations. I've already done a video on this, so it doesn't really need to say much, but there needs to be more paddock. There needs to be more of the paddock. So the eye in the top right will take you to the video that I did on that. Number 7, pre-race grid interviews. You don't see, when Claire interviews you, that's not a real life aspect of Formula 1. Pre-race, you usually get interviewed on the grid by David. You see David Coulthard there on the grid, sitting in front of your car. I mean, they've got a camera on there. Just get Claire to interview you before you get in the car, and then you can have like a short screen, then you getting in the car. I think that would be quite nice to see pre-race grid interviews, and then obviously the post-race ones, where they have it in the press conference or in that little pen grid. So pre-race and post-race grid interviews, number 7 and 8 on the list, and obviously that leads into number 9, which is the press conferences as well. Maybe you get selected for that Thursday press conferences where everybody falls about. If you're performing well, or maybe they have, like, you're sitting in the hospitality suite and they have it on the television with Lewis Hamilton and Vettel and other people working there. So it's stuff like that that would improve the game. So there's lots of stuff here that they can improve the game, but yet they choose not to. And the final one is press reports. So this would be, I did a gossip column for Formula 1, a bit like BBC style gossip column for my Final Fantasy series. Something a bit like that would just be able to change the words. You can create some fake news agencies, and then rumour a couple of people where they're going to be going, and then maybe that can feed back into the with your agent saying the gossip column this morning has revealed that you are being linked with Ferrari. Do you want to respond to these negotiations, and then you can have like a private interview, like a sit down, like you get like Lee McKenzie, I think is Channel 4. She sits down with a couple of people, and other people, Dave Coulthard and co, just sit down with you. You discuss the tension of the move to Ferrari. That stuff like that would be absolutely fantastic to see. But yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I've got another 10 of these to do at some point when I get a chance, which will go over R&D and other stuff like that. But if you've got any ideas of your own that you want to showcase forward, then let me know in the comments below. But that's going to be it. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe channel if you see more of these idea videos on the build up to F1 2019 being released in August. Until the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well, and hit the notification button, the notification bell, to never miss a video. Till the next video, I'll see you next time. Take care, enjoy your day, and goodbye.